We're live. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are back again, streaming some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. This is officially going to be the last laugh of the king, the last go-about of the monarchs. I feel like we have hit the ceiling for the potential of this deck, and it's going to be time to move on to something else come next stream. My plan is to finish building the True Draco deck that was recommended to me by It Is Not, who's also the most recent subscriber to the channel. And from there, we're going to rock the True Dracos and see how high we can get. Let me show you guys. I have played a little bit more off screen, just trying to get a feel for the different combos and stuff. So you can see I've got a bunch of different decks here that I was just kind of farting around with. This deck I believe to be the best Monarch deck that I can construct with the cards I have available to me without using any craft points that I would want to use to build the True Draco deck instead. So we're running 2 copies of Jester Confit because it's just a special. You can special summon this, which is tribute fodder. We've got 1 copy of Edea the Heavenly Squire. It seems a little low, but the reality is, because of how slow our deck is, we need to play copies of Maxx C and Ash Blossom so that we can prevent the enemy from setting up an unbreakable board. Now, to be fair, this deck is actually pretty good at breaking unbreakable boards. Now, along with these hand traps, you'll also see that I'm running Time-Tearing Morganite, which seems like it would be a contradiction. However, what I can tell you is that for the purposes of just trying to prepare our deck to deal with as many situations as possible, to prepare the Monarchs to face as many different enemies as possible, having the hand traps and having Morganite at the same time is the best thing I can do. The reason being, the main actual effect from Morganite that I care about is actually the 2 normal summons per turn, right? Because a tribute summon is a normal summon, right? So I can actually tribute summon twice in a turn, which is huge in terms of momentum. It means that these hand traps, which would otherwise, you would think that they would just be dead draws, right? But realistically, because we have 2 normal summons, we can just run out the hand trap and then tribute it off. So it's not the end of the world when we draw these if Morganite is active. Now, if we haven't seen Morganite or Morganite is not active, then obviously these hand traps function as intended, right? Maxx C is going to get us through and hopefully give us a copy of all of our spells, which is what allows us, the Monarch spells are what allow us to actually break boards. And it also just gets us closer to having the Monarchs in our hand. And obviously we have the 2 copy of Eidos. The main reason I'm playing 2 copies of this is because it happened a number of times where I drew a copy of Edea and I was only playing 1 copy of Eidos, and I drew both. And then I cannot normal summon Edea without Morganite up, because I can't bring out the other guy to then have his effect activate that allows me to tribute summon after that, right? So this is just a little bit of protection in case we draw Edea and one of the Eidos. We can still summon Edea because we can special summon the other one out of the deck. We're playing 2 copies of Mobius just for dealing with spells and traps. We still see a lot of Dark Magician, so this is very helpful. I mean, this just straight up ruins Eternal Soul's day. We're playing 2 Caius because Caius is just the most versatile effect. Just a straight banish 1, which is very good. I wanted to add in another big Monarch, so I added Big Mobius, mainly just because Big Mobius allows me to, if let's say I tribute off of Small Mobius into Big Mobius, right? Or, you know, if I have Return of the Monarchs up, if I tribute summon for small Mobius, I can then immediately search for big Mobius. And the advantage of big Mobius is that he destroys 3 spell and trap cards on the field, and if I summon him in that method, those cards that I select cannot be activated in response. So it's just an extra layer of spell and trap removal, because Erebus also kind of pulls double duty with Caius in his removal function, because I haven't been reading this card, and I've always, whenever I would summon Erebus, I would just click yes. I would just click, and I wasn't understanding that you can actually lift a hand on their side of the field and shuffle it back into their deck, which has that capability. And realizing I can do that has completely changed the way that I see using him and the way that I play the deck. As crazy as that sounds. And then Ether is just a way for me to get something to my hand, right? Because he just special summons out a Monarch that returns to my hand. Ether basically serves as the 2 extra copies of Return. You only need 1 copy of this, because assuming you have your other spells, you just search Return with Tenacity of the Monarchs, and then it's a continuous spell, and it's not a super high value spell from the other player's perspective. Their high value targets are the field spell Domain, which might be locking down their special summoning, and March, which is preventing their card effects from destroying my monsters, right? And then obviously we're playing a couple copies of Imperm, just again for more interruption. If I was gonna cut out the hand traps and go full on the Morganite, I'd put another copy of Imperm and probably 3 copies of Called by the Grave. And then just round out the playsets of the Squires. That's how I would adjust that deck if you don't like the idea of having Morganite and the hand traps in the same hand. But enough about that. We're going to give the Monarchs their last hurrah. And the plan is to build the True Draco deck so that we can do some casual duels with it next stream, and then hopefully see if we can climb higher in Platinum. Which, by the way, we have won a couple of times in Platinum with the Monarch deck. In fact, I wanted to show you guys this replay that I just had a little while ago. This was in Platinum. And let's just go ahead and play it. You guys will see this deck, like, it can function. It's obviously less likely to be able to function than a lot of other decks, but it can absolutely do the trick. Also, I changed my name to Bricked on Monarchs. I figured that was a good name. You know, I figured that was an effective name. So yeah, we're playing this deck here. They're playing Branded Fusion, doing a fusion summon here. And we're going to see, I'm going to go over it because I make some misplays here on my turn, right? I don't have any hand traps, so we're going to skip over their turn. Because, I mean, effectively, I just like started watching a video on the side while they were doing whatever they were doing. And then when it came to my turn, I looked and I said, okay, what do they have set up? What are their options? And how do I break their board, right? So this guy has an effect on summon, and it has an effect in the end phase in the graveyard, right? So those are the 2 things I noticed about this card. This card has it's similar to Chain Energy, except it's, instead of Chain Energy where it's anything coming from the hand, this one's just, if you want to do anything with a card, pay 600 life points. Of course, I'm not afraid of that because I can lock them down, right? I can defend myself pretty well. And you can special summon this guy while he's in the graveyard, but this effect is pointless because I'm not playing any extra deck monsters. So there's that. Then there's this guy, which doesn't really do anything, because again, this guy also deals with extra deck cards, and he only has a summon effect, right? Or she, I should say. Looks like a she. But anyway, We can see my grip here. I've got Jester Confit, so free special summon. I've got Eidos, so if something happens to Jester, I can still put down stuff on the field. I've got a Monarch. I've got Caius in my hand. I've got the field spell, and I've got a copy of Pantheism. This is probably like the best turn 1 grip I can have in this deck. Save for if this copy of Pantheism was instead a copy of Stormforth or March of the Monarchs, which would allow me to tribute an opponent's monster, or the Search with Tenacity of the Monarchs. That would have the same effect. I could just search either of those cards. But let's go ahead. We'll walk you through my turn here. I draw Return, which is really great. So we can see every time I put down a card and every time I activate a card, I gotta pay 600 life points. And I'm just gonna play into it. We're gonna tribute for Caius. And I'm also gonna trip Return of the Monarchs here, because I want the ability to have a Monarch in my hand at all times. Now, this is where I made a critical mistake. Domain of the True Monarchs. If your tribute summoned monster attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 800 attack. I have not put this together. I have not gotten used to the fact in my head, when I have a Monarch on the field and I can't attack, I need to attack, right? Because it's really my only other way to remove cards other than the tribute summon effects, right? And this guy doesn't have any special effect for leaving the field due to battle, and this guy does. So what I should have done instead is eaten the 600 damage from the effect, banished this card because it would never have hit the graveyard, and then attacked into the other one. So then they would have been left with just this monster on the field, and I have the special summon lock because Domain of the True Monarchs is up. What I'm thinking about maybe is we could cut a copy of Pantheism out of this deck, because it's kind of a dead draw. Typically, all the other Monarch spells in my hand are pretty useful. Like, I could potentially have used Pantheism to pitch Return of the Monarchs. Really, the best play is to, when you have 2 copies of Pantheism in your hand, to just pitch both of them into the graveyard, because then you can use their effect in the graveyard to banish themselves and search a spell, which is really the more useful aspect of it. The extra draw too, I mean, it seems nice, but you're actually net even on cards, right? So it's not as crazy as you might think. It's still a good spell to have, but that's just one thing that I noticed playing it. But anyway, let's keep going. I pass. Big mistake. I should not have done that. This card has a usage rate of 85% and a win rate of 50%. Well, we're going to be on the other side of that win rate. You can see they're playing like a Thunder Dragon deck. I've never actually played against Thunder Dragons. And here, right, they're firing all this stuff. They're firing all these spells. They're summoning all these monsters, right? And they couldn't actually special summon from the extra deck until they took care of that Monarch. Now, as it turns out, they would have just been able to summon this card to the field anyway. So it didn't really matter too much that I didn't attack with Caius on the last turn. But I really should have. Right? And now they can do all the fusion summoning from their extra deck and all this nonsense, right? But honestly, that's typically a good thing for me. They're going to get their end of turn combos or whatever, right? Whenever I pass my turn, I sleep. Because unless I have a hand trap, I sleep. I just wait and see if I can break the board. Right? Here we go. Draw phase. I'm going to use Domain to cut the level. Well, you guys will see. But I draw a copy of Imperm there, which I need to set because I control cards. So I set it. I fire out Eidos to get the extra summon. And here comes Ether, the Heavenly Monarch. I'm going to pitch a couple of spells. Yeah, so he cuts the effect But the problem for him is that I get to special summon out another Monarch and fish another Monarch out of my hand. I use Pantheism. I get him to give me the Tenacity Search. I use Tenacity Search. I pull March to give my Monarchs protection from card effects. And then I go to battle. Now, I realized it in the middle of this battle. Hey, you gain 800 attack when your tribute monsters attack. So that's why I attack with Ether there, because I can clear that monster. I have 800 attack, it has 0. Obviously when the turn changes, it comes back, and I think the highest attack monster that they can summon out of their deck is 2500. So they cannot clear Ether the Heavenly Monarch. And they're popping off all these combos, right? They're doing all this stuff, but they realize they can't do anything with it. They can't do anything with all these monsters they have. Now I've got the 2-card Pantheism combo, so I'm gonna use one to pitch the other, get a couple draws. Now I'm stacked with hand traps, and I have my board set up. This is the best that this deck can do, 100%. I'm gonna play Stormforce so I can tribute off one of their monsters. I'm gonna activate the Domain spell so I can tribute 1 and summon. I can use the search and the effect, and this is where I learned Erebus can lift something off the field. So we're going to put the fusion summon monster back. Now he can't get it back while I have my lock established. And then we're just going to go to town. We're just going to go to town with the Monarchs. And yeah, this is not looking good. Not looking good for Modern Warfare 2776. They summon, I pitch Max C. Just to say, okay, listen, you can try, but I'm going to get a bunch of draws. I use the Ether effect to just yank more Monarchs out of my deck and into my hand. He then surrenders. That's not a bad showing. That's not a bad showing for this old-ass deck, right? So, I wanted to show you guys that replay just because I thought it was pretty cool. And now we're going to switch over to the other scene here, and we're going to get into an actual duel. Head out into Platinum and see what kind of trouble we can get into here. Laundry Dragon. I don't know if they're actually playing the Laundry Dragons or whatever, but I can deal with them because that annoying trade out effect that they have only triggers when a monster effect happens, so I can tribute. And yeah, choose and summon. They're getting the other guy. I'm gonna let it ride. They know I have a response to this now, so let's see how they play it. Okay, I've never seen this card before. What is this? Special summon one Melodious monster. Okay, sure. Let's fire Ash here. I feel like this is gonna really inconvenience them. We'll see if they have something else that they can run out. Okay. I've never seen these cards before. I have no idea what they do. Okay. We're digging. Yeah, that the Ash was never going to stop them. I could have used it when they first did the Fusion Summit. I could have waited forever. It didn't matter. They're adding 7 million things, so, you know. Either way, nothing was going to happen unless I need 2 spells here. I need Stormforth, and I need the Field Spell. And I can only search 1. So... if we pulled Morganite and kept Ash, we wouldn't have to draw the Field Spell. Got Trap Tricks now. Man, look at all these cards they could play. Just crazy. They started with a grip of 5. They're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 16, 17, 18 probably? With the starting grip of 5, they have produced 18 cards. We'll just call it like 30. We'll call it 30 cards. Yep. Alright. They have a quick effect. Okay, we pulled Domain. We have a chance. It's not a very high chance, but it's a chance. I gotta be able to search. If I can't search, I'm just gonna skip. We get Stormforth here. Now, let's see. If a card you control would battle a card effect. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so this is doable. We're gonna activate March. All 3 of these spells need to go through here. If they don't, we scoop. That's all there is to it. I clearly have a response to this. Aha. There we go. Do we do this higher in the chain? Yeah, sure. That should make it more difficult for them to respond. Okay. So they're gonna immediately link summon into something. Here's SP Little Knight, another card I've been familiar with. Yep. And now we scoop. SP, unfortunately has that effect, so we're just dead. And that's probably how probably 5 out of 8 battles go. I just can't, I don't have the ability to respond. We're gonna go second. Going second is the best choice for this deck by far, because I will almost always be able to search a spell, which gives me Stormforth. So I need them to have a monster on the field. This is a good grip too. I've got a special summon. I've got Maxi. I've got Prime Monarch, which isn't good by itself, but once I have the effect of Ether, once I can summon Ether on the field, then I can pitch a couple spells. Then Prime Monarch is online on the field, and I'll put another copy in the graveyard. So that's just going to give me options. Alright, what are we doing here? Super Heavy Samurai. That's a normal summon. Let's take the Max C challenge. I have heard tale that Super Heavy Samurai can deck you out if you throw Max C. So let's see if it's true. I'm down to find out. I don't care about pitching shit to my graveyard. I can have just throw all my Monarch spells into the graveyard along with both my copies of Erebus, and my deck is big online. So what do you got? You just used your normal summon. Okay, what are we doing? Is this branded? No, what is this? Power of the Guardian. Okay. This is just protection. This is a one-hit protection, but I'm just gonna banish this fucking card with Caius. So I don't really see the point, but okay. Yeah, they're... Oh my god, dude. They are legitimately just trying to wall up behind this fucking crossbow thing. Oh, please give me Morganite. Oh, Morganite would be so good right now. I would love if I drew Morganite off the top here. 2 normal summons. I tribute for Caius. I banish this shit. Then I tribute for Ether. I can pitch Prime and Pantheism. Search the field spell with Pantheism. Activate the field spell. I've got the special summon locked down. And Super Heavy Samurai is a Synchro deck, if I'm remembering correctly. So... Alright. That works too. Bonk. Let's do this so we can bring out Ether, because if we bring out Caius, we have to banish our own monster, which is, you know, not great. Alright, activate the effect here. What's the response? Imperm? They have to have Imperm, right? Like, that's what this is. That's the only thing that would respond to this. Oh no, he's just searching a card. Okay. Searching a card. What are you searching? Okay, well, I'm never going to control 2 or more monsters, so that's fine. We pitch Pantheism, and we're going to pitch the other copy of Prime Monarch. 2 or more. The problem for him is this is going to come back to my hand. Unless it's a quick effect, and he can use it on my turn. We need Pantheism here. We need the field spell. 100%. I will take... Actually, I'm going to instead get Tenacity. The reason why is I want an extra spell in the graveyard so I can use it with Prime Monarch here. This gives me another use of that. It makes more sense to use an extra spell. Plus, this would let me search something else if I needed it. If I feel like I need it. They're all the same card, brother. He's just reading it, but, I mean... You're... He's probably like, I cannot believe this guy is playing Monarchs. But, I mean, Imperm isn't going to save you from this. It's just not. What's the plan here, dude, Ski? The plan was scoop? Wow. I did not think this deck should be the 6 Samurai, or a Super Heavy Samurai deck, but you know what? Here we are. Hey, it is not. Welcome back. How are you doing? Hope you're doing fantastic. We have officially, this is the last of the Monarchs. This is the last of the Kings stream here. We are going to be playing, next time I stream, we're going to be playing not, oh my god, I almost said Super Heavy Samurai. That would have been wild if I actually had that deck. No, we're going to play True Draco next time. But yeah, nice clean win there. The Monarch deck has been doing well. I'll show you real quick. It is not, I don't know if you saw my breakdown earlier, but this is the best Monarch deck that I can make right now. And feel free to criticize the fact that I have Morganite and hand traps in the same thing. Next time is going to be first time. I'm still missing a couple of the cards that you recommended to me. I'll show you real quick. Just a couple. Not too many. It's probably the best 41 card Monarch deck that I can build. If anything, I'd cut a copy of Pantheism. Just because it's kind of a dead draw. I don't want to shuffle back a lot of the Monarch spells. I need to use like all of them. So unless there's not really a Monarch spell that I'm willing to just dump, unless I draw Pantheism and a copy of Prime Monarch, then it makes sense too. But I don't know, if you could probably play it at 2 and get away with it. But yeah, the True Draco deck, you can see we're still missing some SRs. Gives you a choice between hand trapping early and Morganite early for resources. Yeah, if I don't have any hand traps and I draw Morganite, hey, great. If I have both, what I've learned is keep the hand traps up until I can build my summon lock and protect my Monarchs, and then I'll play Morganite. And then I mean, the other thing too is like, just because Morganite's active doesn't mean those cards are dead. I can still normal summon them, and then with the second normal summon from Morganite, I can just tribute off of them. So it's actually not that bad. But yeah, you can see we're missing like 4 super rares and a rare, so I'm thinking we'll be able to we'll be able to get enough gems to get enough duplicates. Enough gems, get enough duplicates, create some SRs in that deck, and then we'll have that True Draco deck online. Add 1 Morganite to True Draco, yeah, for real. I'll take a look at it. I might, I'll do some maneuvering of that deck when I get 1 Maxi. We'll see. I'll do some looking at it when it comes time to play it, but for right now, we are going to continue with the Maximum Monarch deck, because this is the last laugh of the king. Okay, Elemental Hero Stratus. This guy gives me nightmares. It's like a 50-50 if they put Stratus down first that I'm just gonna lose. Okay. Oh, hey. Another good hand. And we're leading, too. That's great. First things first. Absolutely use Pantheism here to put Prime in the graveyard. Don't care if they do anything to this. They can't do anything to it. Oh my god. That's fantastic. This means we can set up our summon lock. So we are just going to go for it. Is there any reason to do the search first? They don't have any counter action, so I would like another spell in the graveyard, so we'll do that. Multiple spells, a little bit sucks in True Draco. Okay, fair enough. We're going to use Tenacity here. We'll show them Caius. We're not going to summon Caius, but let's go ahead and add the Domain spell. There we go. Now that we've done that, we can activate Prime Monarch in the graveyard. This lets us get that onto the field. We special summon Jester Confit. We activate the Domain spell. And I kind of did this back. I didn't have to summon Jester Comfy there, but it's fine. We're just gonna 2 tribute this. We can get Ether here. Ether proc. We dump the other copy of Pantheism and just a random card. We'll dump another copy of Domain. And we will special summon out the boy Erebus himself. He's going to come back to my hand in the end phase. We're going to set Imperm. And we're going to frickin' pray. I've locked down special summoning from the extra deck, and I've got a monster and maybe Trap Negate on the field. That's probably the best I can do going first. The only thing I could maybe do better is if I could figure out another way to search again, or if I had pulled it, then I would have March of the Monarchs on the field just to protect Ether from card effect. But as long as Prime Monarch is online, I don't have to worry about not having anything to tribute, because I can always search Stormforth, use Domain, or even not use Domain. Alright, we're just going to be hitting Escape a bunch of times here. Because technically Prime Monarch can just do its thing whenever, but you never know. Maybe he thinks, okay, sure. Destroy your other spell. Does this have a graveyard effect? No. This was just the only way they had to unbrick themselves, I guess. Alright. There's Ancient Gear Dark Golem, that big. He big! We Imperm here. He had to destroy his own spell card just to get this on the field. He clearly did this to add cards to his hand. Oh, what's the response? What is this? Can he prevent Imperm? He had some kind of response. He's gonna get to kill Ether, and then he'll have access to his extra deck again. So, we'll see what Jupchu is gonna get up to. Yep, just going to battle, makes sense. Now, if Domain just gave a flat 800 attack increase instead of 800 only when attacking, it would actually be a decent field spell. Like, it allows me to establish the summon lock, which is good, but the Monarchs are only powerful. This deck would actually be, I feel like it would be a lot scarier if you just had more attack. Alright, we successfully got ourselves through. We can quick effect that Prime Monarch anytime. So let's see what our draw is, evaluate our options, and go from there. Another copy of Imperm. Love it. Love it. Okay. We can pitch a field spell. Okay, I can't do this actually. No, I can. I absolutely can. Because we should have 3 copies of Stormforth in the deck. Yes. Okay. Can do this. This lets me one tribute off of his big dude to get Erebus on the field. I could technically save Stormforth here and use Prime. Do I want to do that? No, I don't think so. Let's get Erebus on the field. The reason why I want to do it this way is because I want to hit a card out of his hand. That's the main reason. I'll be using that. Thank you so much. Bam. Pitch 2 cards. We pitch this Pantheism because it's kind of dead in our hand. And we'll pitch the another copy of Stormforth. Yep. Hit a card out of their hand. That's it. Alright. We go to battle. Main 2 will set Imperm and we'll pass. Alright, Jupchu, what you got? What you got for us, baby? The Monarchs are popping off right now. We popping off right now. Woo! Come on. Got to be started something. You got to be started something. The Monarchs are gonna get you. The Monarchs are gonna get you. He sets? What's that? Imperm? That's gotta be Imperm. No, we are big setting. Oh, even better. Oh, even better. Oh, beautiful. I love it. I wish it was tribute fodder, to be honest. No, I don't. I have Prime Monarch in the grave. Okay. We got plenty of stuff. Let's activate Pantheism here. We'll pitch a copy of Stormforth. Call by the Grave? No? Okay. Alright, we want... I will take... Either let me search for it, or give me March. I think March is the play here. Cool. We activate March. What are we doing? What are we doing, big guy? What's the plan, Jupchu? Plan is get wrecked, apparently. Alright. Get rid of a copy of Stormforth, that's fine. The only way to get those spells back is with Adea, which we can summon 3 times in total, because we have the first time we summon it, and then the 2 times we do it with the other Squire. Now we summon Ether to the field. Oh, hang on. Wrong button. We do not do the first one, we do that one. Prime goes back to the grave. Ether's gonna pitch a couple more spells to the graveyard. And special summon me out another Monarch. Okay. Droplet. We're negating 2 effect monsters, but like I don't care. Oh, they're having both their attack. That's kind of annoying. At the end of this turn, their effects are negated, so he's alive. Okay, well, we'll just do 2,800 damage here. I have protection from my monarchs and a monster negate and imperm, so I've got another copy of a monarch in my hand too. If the worst comes to worst, I can always just use Prime Monarch, banish a spell, and we're continuing to roll. I got all 3 of my Pantheism searches, which is nice. The only thing left is in the scoop. Can't beat the king. Yeah. Baby. Man, we just got people scooping left and right. They just can't deal with the field spell. That's crazy. Well, that's not true. Freaking SP Little Knight fucking ruins my life. That card legitimately ruins my life. I have to do things differently. I need to trip Stormforth, and then I have to summon the Monarch first without Domain up in order to deal with that card, and I have to tribute that card, which really sucks. But then I can at least set up the lock against SP Little. Just keep collecting our mission rewards here. Legacy pack ticket. I probably have a bunch of those. I haven't been checking recently. And with some extra gems I got the gold pass just because it was free, effectively. Extra crafting points gets me closer to the True Draco deck, which is ultimately what we want. What am I doing now? The solo challenges also give me gems, so if I really want to, we might end the stream off by doing that, pulling some packs, getting the True Draco deck ready for next stream. But we're only going to be going for about 2 to 3 hours tonight, so let's just keep going. Laundry Dragon. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, this is a bad hand. This is a very bad hand. If they negate Maxi, we might as well scoop here unless we draw exactly a Monarch. We're just gonna do this now. Let's see what happens. Ash, yep. Do I even wait to see what board they set up? Is this a Link? Dragon Link? Yeah. I can't beat this. It's gonna depend on what my draw is, but if I don't draw a Monarch, I can't search, and if I draw a Monarch, I can't have drawn the search card. Pantheism for Domain, I'd have to get the search off to pull Stormforth, and then I have to summon a Monarch without any protection against an enemy, which is just not gonna happen. Yeah, also, I've been just doing a lot of casual duels, just trying to solidify how I play this deck. So I don't actually have that many, but it's been a minute since I looked. We're just gonna see what this draw is. I'm probably gonna scoop here. Because without Maxi, there's really nothing. I have no chance. And I was never gonna be able to get to use that Maxi anyway. You could argue I should have tried to keep it because Morganite might have let me get a Monarch on the field, but how reliable is that really? I'd much rather try and use Maxi and then drop Morganite the next turn, assuming that I can do anything. This person is mad clicking. Click, 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 click. Do this thing. I know this combo 100 million times. Blah, blah, blah. Right. I play 2 cards. I attack. I pass. I enjoy that. I enjoy that feeling. I'm pretty sure they're just going to set up a completely unbreakable board, and I'm just screwed. So, how was you guys' week? I could probably listen to the whole thing while I'm waiting for whatever this is to resolve. Y'all been doing good out there? Having fun? Staying happy, healthy, hungry? I hope so. There's Boral Sword? Boral End, actually. You know, Dragon Link is popular because they'd be playing cards that 80% of people are using right now. Oh my god. How many goddamn summons do I gotta sit through? Like, I probably should have just scooped as soon as they had Ash. To be honest. But we're gonna see our draw. There's SP Little Knight. That thing is a fucking nightmare. And they pass. Yeah, there's like no chance here. That does nothing for me. We're just gonna scoop. We were truly bricked on Monarchs, as our name implies. Not even gonna waste my time. If I had a full grip because of Maxi, I'd have gladly tried. We are going second. Yeah. I understand why the Kaiju deck is pretty good, and it's good to like run Kaijus in other decks because tributing your opponent's monsters is like one of the few ways very few people actually do anything to try and protect that. We are absolutely stopping Fenrir here. There is no question about that. Especially since we have Jester Confi. Now they're gonna pull out like their Horus engine, because that's what I've been seeing is like half Kashtira, half Horus. Nope. Spell trap? What is this? This is cash tier lament. Cool. Oh, and there's Morganite. Wow, that's pretty handy. Okay. This does nothing, and I don't know what that is. We fire return first. If they're gonna cancel one, I want it to be this one. They're letting it go. Here comes Morganite. We bring out Gesture Confit. What you got? What's the plan here, Stan? Tribute summon. Pious. We absolutely banish this fucking Fenrir. And then we pull Ether out of the deck. Okay. Bouncing either of these back to the hand really doesn't do anything. Do we want a special summon for another Monarch? No, we got this. So we're going to tribute for Erebus here. We're going to use Erebus. That's going to pitch Pantheism and Prime. Perfect. Yes, absolutely. Goodbye card. Give me Pantheism. Let's get Domain on the field. Yes. Hit in here. All right, we got a decent setup. Let's see what we can do. I should have done the search into Domain, so that way I had another spell card, so Prime would be online. It's not the end of the world. Well, it could end up being the end of the world if I don't have any other way. They pass it. Oh my god, it was the play. And we have 2 draws because of... Oh my god. Oh my god. This is too good. This is too good. Okay. We absolutely bring out Erebus first. Yes. Bam. We're gonna search Big Mobius, I think. Okay, that's fine. I could bring Erebus back again. Yeah. Fuck it. Let's just take that last card out of their hand, whatever it is. You can banish one Prime with the other, I don't care about that. Yes, do that please. And now you have no cards in your hand. What is this now? Come on. Hey! Oh, 3 in a row, baby. Let's frickin' go. Let's go. Oh! Get stepped on! The king of the underworld has come to claim your soul, fool! Oh my god. It's too good. This deck is too good. This deck is too good. It's not 3 in a row, actually. I lost the last one to the fucking Dragon Link, but I forgot it so fast that I didn't even care. Okay. Starter... Bunny starter deck thing could be bought. We'll see. Could be legit, and they just haven't changed and modified anything. Who knows? Only one way to find out. That's a good hand. I like this hand. Got a Monarch. Got Jester Confit. Got Return to fish another Monarch out, and I got Morganite. And Imperm. I got an Interrupt too. That's like the best that this... Okay, they spent a lot of time on that draw, so I think it is a bot. We'll see what the heck the bot is playing. The bot set. Again. What is this? When a card or effect is activated that would inflict damage to you. Okay, that doesn't do anything. It's a bot. Oh, Tenacity 2? Oh. You shouldn't have. Oh. Alright, what is it's gonna flip, it's gonna activate whatever effect if it's a bot. Now, does it stop Morganite? It's Max C. Okay, you're gonna get a draw off of me. Actually, I could even deny it the draw by searching Stormforth instead of the field spell. Do we deny the bot the draw? Abso-fucking-lutely we do. Because Mobius is gonna kill those two spell traps. Okay. Well, I feel like the bot would have fired off. This might not be a bot. What do we want? What do we want? We want Stormforth, right? Because yes. We absolutely want Stormforth here. Give me Return. We play Stormforth. Easy. We can do all this never having to special summon, which is awesome. We're gonna get Erebus probably. Alright, you gotta activate them in response to this. Okay. Banish my Monarch, that's fine. That's fine. I'll live. Oh, wow, let's stop the search. The Tribute 7 monster must be face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. Oh, fair enough. Alright. I've got Imperm, though. I'm not too scared. We're gonna draw 2 next time. They banished my Mobius. That's fine. I had to remember to set Imperm. I keep forgetting that you can't activate it from the hand if you control a card. So, Imperm is set. They got 1 card. It's a trap card, and they're passing. I got 2 draws here. Give me a Monarch or a way to get to one. That is not helpful. We're gonna do it anyway, just because it gets stuff out of our deck that isn't a Monarch. Unfortunately, that extra thing isn't gonna do anything. We're just gonna hit in for 800 here. I want these in my graveyard. Pass. The only adjustment I would make to this deck at this point is a card that allows me to unbanish stuff. All right, we bricking. I got 2 draws here. This is where Morganite comes in huge. Come on, give me a fucking Monarch, bro. Okay. This is painful. This guy's gonna pull an out. And there's gonna be nothing I can do. Oh, that sucks, dude. I could attack. It really doesn't matter. I need a Monarch. They better not all be at the bottom of my goddamn deck. Special summon 8 million things. It's another trap card, okay? Oh! Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I can't not describe it. Finally, we banish one, we blow up the other. Discard a card to negate the effect. Actually, I should have. Because then I could have just searched another copy of Domain, which is kind of funny. Let's summon Mobius first. We are going to tribute Udea. If I have to, I'll banish a copy of Imperm off the field with Caius. But I'll probably just, yeah, we'll just use Domain to set Erebus. And this is probably all but over here. They don't even have a card in their hand for me to hit. Which is kind of depressing. I'm still going to use the effect. Just literally, I'm just doing it just to pitch for cost. Because I want this shit in my graveyard. I gotta return something from their graveyard to their deck. That's an attack haver. You know what? You can have Max C back. That's fine. Alright, are they gonna give me March? Are they gonna give me a search? Or are they gonna give me a way to shuffle my spells back into my deck? Pantheism gets a little worse the longer the game goes on as well. Which is another reason why I'm thinking of cutting it to 2 copies. Now they're playing all these spells and traps. They gotta have, like, Feather Duster, right? Now that I've spoken it into existence, it's going to happen. I just know it. But... the extra layer of protection. I mean, even if they draw Feather Duster, it doesn't do them any good here. Because it's their one draw. Only thing in there is Prime. Alright. End phase it is. This is Imperm. We got both our copies of Imperm on the field. It's hard to say if this is a bot or not. It feels like it is. Because anybody else probably would have scooped already. The Erebus effect of putting shit back in the deck and removing shit from the hand is really good. Surprisingly good. And because it's not so many things protect against destruction. They don't completely negate card effect. They just say this cannot be destroyed by card effect. All right, let's wrap this up here. 2 draws. Okay. No reason to do anything flashy here. Get a Mobius. We've got a response. Okay. And then we negate its effect. Guess there was a reason to do something fancy. All right. Just because it's funny. Get the other copy of Erebus out of the deck. Copy of Pantheism, copy of Domain. We special summon Mobius. Big Mobius. The man Drew is 1 out, so... If I had Jester Comfy, I could even summon the other thing, but... Well, it's the best we're gonna do there. You got one card. Is it enough? I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna let you get away with this one card. I'm not. Jester Comfy's coming down, and I'm just taking that card out of your damn hand. That's what I thought. All right. There's a very easy line here. What we do is we tribute small Mobius for big Mobius. This is going to allow me to destroy this card. And he cannot activate that card in response because I tributed the other Mobius. Oh, it was Mirror Force. It was Mirror Force. I'm glad we did that. No. All right. There it is. Nice. Alright, let's check the legacy packs. What do we got? We got 10. 12 actually. Reformage Trick Clown. Mystical Sand. Who is a witch. They are the Mystical Sand Witch. No? Okay, fine. Just me. Mass Dragon is kind of useful, I guess. 7 colored fish, bro. Let's go. It's 2001 Yu-Gi-Oh. Big March of the Animals. That's nothing. All right. 2 more packs. Roaring Ocean Snake. Dark cat with white tail. This is a straight put back card. Not bad. Well, onwards we go. The Monarchs storm forth. We in platinum. I feel significantly less confident about this duel. Going second. They chose going second fairly quickly, so we will see how this one plays out. Oh, Imperm. It's not terrible. We don't have a way to get our Monarch on the field right now. We need Pantheism. We need Search. We need Pantheism. We need Tenacity. Or we need Tribute Fodder. Dark Magician? We can beat Dark Magician. Okay. We can absolutely beat Dark Magician. You know what absolutely cooks this card? Freaking the card that the trap card that steals the special summon monster cooks this card. The reason why, you take it and then the effect triggers because a spell was or a trap card was activated. So then you draw. You take this card and you draw. It's really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, they're gonna get the effect of it though. They're gonna get the draw. Yeah, that's what this card is for. I don't want them to get the draw here. I want them to whiff Magic Circle. I'm not special summoning anything! Brother, I have no extra deck. This should be a clue. My name is Bricked on Monarchs. They pulled another magical circle. That's hilarious, actually. Can they activate it again? I need Search, I need Stormforth. That was like the one card. The one spell that doesn't actually help me. Alright, we're bluffing. We're bluffing right now. We're bluffing right now. I have literally nothing. But I need to see another draw. Oh my god, he put it to defense. I think the bluff worked. The bluff worked! Yo, let's go! Hey, now do we want to give him another draw? That's the question. No, because he could play off of it. So we're not even going to entertain that idea. We are absolutely banishing this card. See ya. Beautiful. We're going to activate March. So we're safe from that. These other two don't do anything. I might as well leave them down. All right. The bluff was successful. Oh, the mind games. The mind games in Yu-Gi-Oh! Chat. Bro, I got nothing to respond to any of this. I just have to hope he whiffs. Whiff, 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 whiff. Ah, I get. Oh, that's kind of a whiff. They could set Eternal Soul, but that doesn't mean anything because they don't have a Dark Magician on the field. Mega Mobius here is just gonna fucking step on them. They got nothing. They can't Dude, Mega Mobius? I need a water monster for it to really do anything, but I'll take Domain. Yeah, he can't target. He can't target. And asking you shall receive. I don't have Prime in the graveyard, so I actually can't do that way. We'll activate this. Flip Eternal Soul. Special summon a Dark Magician. He was gonna get to do that no matter what I did, so it's fine. He can banish my cards. That's actually really bad. He gets two banishes off here. Oh, that sucks. He banishes both the spells, right? Oh, he only gets one. He only gets one banish. All right. We want, yes. Bam. Bam. And then... let's do this. He can keep whiffing with Circle. You can keep whiffing with Circle, my guy. That felt like the best way to do it. That field spell seemed like it was actually useful. So, no extra deck, no fusion summoning for him. Okay. Timaeus might be a problem. I don't know how much attack it has. Enough to potentially be a problem. We're crashing? We're crashing. Alright, what's this now that you can activate because you crashed? That's gotta be the plan, right? Timaeus effect to fusion summon doesn't trigger. Give me tribute fodder. I mean, yes, it's tribute fodder, but that doesn't... that's a bad cut. That's a real bad cut. Why does Timaeus have 2,800 attack, bro? That's such BS. I can't do anything. Fuck. He's got another turn of momentum. That's really terrible. But I just have to pass. We absolutely use Max C here if he does anything. Yep. We are going to pitch Max C. Let me draw some cards, please. Yeah, that effect just reduces the level of the Monarch in my hand so that I can make it a 1 tribute. But I don't have 2 normal summons because Morganite's not up. So it wouldn't actually do anything for me here. I'd much rather have this, because now I search Stormforth, and this thing is completely dead. Yeah, Stormforth just absolutely wrecks this thing. Harder effect is activated. He has to discard for that to proc, but he has no cards in his hand to discard, so he can't use that effect. Storm forth, Erebus! Rise from the ashes! Give me another draw in case I can get something even better. That's really good, actually. Oh my god, and there's fucking Morganite. Are you serious? We might as well, right? And get tributed. Oh, boom! Oh yeah, baby. That's it. Scoop your cards up. Scoop your cards up. Reduce, reuse, retribute, baby. Oh! Oh! Wouldn't it be nice if he had a card in his hand? But he didn't have any cards in his hand, so he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't do anything. This deck is evil, and I fucking love it. It is evil. Maniacal. We're in Platinum 4. That's crazy. With fucking Monarchs, dude. This can't be real. Like, this deck cannot be performing this well. It's just wild. Give me all, please. Give me these. We're almost at 1,000. We can go for a 10-pack pull to something. I also made a 60-card Monarch deck, but I feel like that one sucks pretty bad, so we're not gonna play it. But I just wanted to throw it together for shits and giggles, because I figured, like, then I'd be able to pitch so many more spells to the graveyard. I played a 3rd copy of Prime so that I could have 2 copies of Prime, drawing me 2 extra cards every turn. But it's gonna be, like, impossible. The new pack is pretty good. Well, right now I'm trying to build that True Draco deck you recommended. It is not. So I'll probably pull a pack that contains one of the cards I don't have. What is this, Labyrinth? Labyrinth sets a lot of traps. Mobius would be nice here, if I could actually summon it. Okay, if we don't do anything now... Can Labyrinth do anything on its own? I'm pretty sure it can. Does activating a monster effect let them change shit? I don't know anything about Labyrinth. Well, the other pack seemed pretty interesting. There's the Labyrinth has a lot of stuff that goes on monster effects, right? Could I just pass here? Would I live? Probably not. Yeah, that's what I figured. We'll try. I'm just gonna scoop if this doesn't resolve. Yeah. If that was Jester Confi, I could have actually made a play. But it wasn't. Yeah, It could have been. I didn't feel like playing against it. I didn't feel like playing against it. Mainly. That was the main thing. I got some options here. I feel much better about this one. Or pendulum summoning. Super heavy samurai, huh? Fire that pretty much right away. Ash, called by the grave? Show it to me. I gotta see it. Yep, there it is. That's fine. See if we can shut down the combo here. Watch now they have called by the grave. Watch this. No? Okay. I'm sorry, but you cannot add a card from your deck to your hand. I kind of need a Monarch on the draw here. Even then, I don't think it's gonna help me. Should I mean... There was no world in which I pulled off Maxx C. We're linking. I thought Super Heavy Samurai was, Oh. This is really bad, right? This is a really good card. Yeah, this is like really bad. Well, at least I got him on their backup plan. I also wanted to pitch all of them because I have Morganite, and I want to play Morganite, obviously. Because if they can negate the effect of Eidos, then I can, assuming I get a Monarch, I can still get the Monarch on the field because I'll have 2 normal summons. Yeah, I wasn't able to shut down their combo. I don't think it mattered what I did here. I fucking hate quick effects. Quick effect monsters are so nice. I have none. I have no quick effect monsters. On the board, anyway. I am gonna get so obliterated. We're gonna see our draw here. If it's a Monarch, we'll try and put it on the field. If it's not a Monarch, we scoop. Yeah, Maxx C would have kept me in the game here. But if they have Ash, I mean, there's nothing you can do. Oh no, this is like some kind of super heavy Odd Eyes fusion. They haven't even Pendulum summoned yet, which is wild. Remember when I said I felt better about this duel? I'd like to officially shove my foot in my fucking mouth. Here comes Borosword or Borland, I assume. Oh, Appaloosa. Okay, this is I can deal with that. I can deal with this. I just well, I can't deal with it as it is now. If they keep linking into stuff that I can actually get, that's not good. That's not good. I don't like that. And now we pendulum summon. $10, $12, $15, $16, $18. He's used like 19 cards. I'm gonna have used 3, maybe 4. Problem is, I don't think there's a way I get out of this. With return, I search. We're also playing Dark Magician Fusion just because? What are we doing here? Okay. Let's see how fast we scoop. I can't summon that. I straight up can't summon that. So, see ya. I can't summon that card. Oh, man. Whiskey, please. Hey! That's a good username. I relate. I would also ask Whiskey, please, if I had to sit through what I just did. Wait and see a dead draw and then leave. That's not a bad hand. It's not great. We have a guaranteed way to get a Monarch on the field. Probably. Without Domain, though, without setting up our summon lock, it's arguable how useful that is. Okay, I don't... White Forest. Toy Soldier. Oh, I've seen some of this nonsense happen before. 4, 4, and 2, that's 10. Are we going for Baron de Fleur? Is that what this is? I hate this card, too. You have to get rid of Toy Box. So if I can get Caius onto the field, I have to banish Toy Box. For sure. Here comes King Sarcophagus. Toy Box, Horus, stuff. Oh, I hate this. I hate playing against this deck. This draw better be fucking amazing. Like, The draw being Morganite here would maybe give me a chance. Maybe. Maybe. But I mean, we synchro into Baron for 10, and then I'm just fucked. Right? Like that I feel like that's the obvious play for me. No, we synchro 6. Oh, we're just like, what is this? Huh? And a hand trap would be nice. We play 8 of them, but we don't have any. Alright, where are we going now? Centurion. Oh no! They could destroy a monster. Or a Centurion toy box. I'd love Stormforth. Stormforth would be fun. We're not out of this. Not by a long shot. What is this thing? I never saw it. But its goal was obviously to get Cosmic Blazar Dragon out on the field. This is a one-time banish and negate. That doesn't stop me. I mean, it's unfortunate that it comes back. So it kind of stops me. But so the play is I can Stormforth Centurion Legadia to then banish Toy Box. Gotta leave King Sark on the field, which sucks. Alright, what are we doing, bro? Oh, sure. Just keep special summoning. What's the next synchro monster? We have to banish Toy Box. I don't know what this card is. Instantly synchro? That's not good. Now we're fusion summoning. Branded cards. You banished it. Dragoon. We contribute that. Well, this just negates. All right, so let's see what we have on the field. We have a single-use Omni negate. We have this thing. We have this guy, who is another single Omni negate. We got two Omni negates on the field. So we need to draw exactly Stormforth here. He needs to negate Jester, he needs to negate Stormforth, and we have to be able to use Eidos. And, you know. Three Omni negates. We're gonna try. We're gonna fail miserably, but we're gonna try. One negate. Two negate. Three negate. All right, we scoop. I needed that other. Well, even if that other card was Stormforth, it didn't matter. Because they got three Omni negates onto the field. That is fucking terrifying. That's the problem going second. If you don't have a hand trap, you're just hooked. They can set up their board. I could lose a rank. Oh no. I'm not gonna climb higher in Platinum with my Monarch deck. Oh no. I'm so sad. It's such a tragedy. Whatever shall I do? There's no hope. There kinda is no hope. We play around the hand trap by using Pantheism here. And it fucking worked, which is insanity. There's no hand trap. We go for domain here. Nope. We learned to do better than that. We go for the search, and we search domain to get an extra spell into the graveyard. Okay. Now we drop Morganite. Domain. Summon Eidos. We summon Ash Blossom. The reason why is quite simple. We have to banish something if we want to put Caius on the field. Since we have Morganite up, we might as well banish Ash Blossom. And we lose. Cool. Alright. I pick up my cards and I walk away. Caius, unfortunately, is a mandatory effect. So. Oh no, I got demoted. Oh no. That's just terrible. I'd never seen that hand trap before. But it obliterated me. I mean, I would have activated an effect no matter what, because I've never seen that happen. But now that I know that's a thing, I have to try and play around it. I fucking don't. I'm not playing around that shit. Get out of here. We're going second. We got Stormforth. That's really good. We can search the field spell. Unless we pull the field spell, in which case we search March. Oh my god. Set 1 pass? Could this be my lucky day? Maybe. Check out my Caius. Ash? Yep. That's fine. We had to get it out of their hand one way or the other. So that's okay. Maxi. Do it. You know you want to. Oh, okay. And Caius. We can actually banish this card. And he activates it and we get fucked, right? No. What was that? Skill drain? Oh, we might be playing something completely different. Uh-oh. That's not good. At least that attack got through. It's gonna be like the only one we ever get, but, you know. Here we go. Uh-oh. I don't like the look of skill drain. It's not the end of the world. I can still tribute my monsters. It's not terrible. Oh, skill drain got banished. It's a one of. Couldn't they have chained skill drain? Why didn't they chain skill drain? They could have chained skill drain. It would have negated the Caius effect, and then skill drain would have been up. Caius would have still been on the field, but then you would have been able to do your skill drain nonsense. I don't know. All right, I'll take it. Win's a win. Only a couple more duels tonight, and then we'll hop off. I'll take second, please. Thank you. I feel like I lose the coin toss a lot, too, so having a deck that goes second is actually not the worst thing in the world. Okay, we can make this work. Ash interrupt, and then we can play Morganite, and they can't stop us from getting Caius, maybe? Special summon. What does this do? This doesn't. Ash. I know, I've played enough now to know we gotta save Ash for something a little bit more potentially scary. I'm gonna let it ride. Start of the battle phase. I think we do this here. Spell or trap. Let's do this here. Because what they really wanted to do was use the effective fusion summon with this one. That's what they really wanted. Yeah. That's fine. Got an empty hand at least. There's Dragon Maid. Show you. Yeah, we would have just gotten it back to hand anyway. Okay. This isn't the end of the world. I'm okay with that pick. And now they get to add the spell, so that was completely pointless. Damn. But at least it's my turn, so there is that. Can't set it immediately. Does this have a negate? This does have a negate. What do we want them to negate? Are we okay with them negating Morganite? It has to be Morganite. They have to negate Morganite for me to get anything on the field. And they fucking didn't. Shit. I mean, we're probably dead here. This card is a problem. I have to get this to go through. They're letting me do it. Yeah, now they negate this, and then I'm fucked, because... Don't negate it. Don't negate it. Fuck. That was the one I needed them to... I needed them to take the bait before then. I needed them to negate Morganite. Why wouldn't you negate Morganite? I needed another, the second copy of Eidos. I needed Stormforth. I needed anything else other than that Ether. That Ether was actually not a good draw there. Alright. It's fine. let's go second. This is not a great hand. We draw Monarch, we got a chance. We are absolutely not letting that happen. I'll buy. Scoop! Nice. It's Mr. Volcano. This seemingly mild-mannered creature has an extremely volatile temper. Ah. Yeah, like, how many coin flips in a row have we lost at this point? It's gotta be like 6 or 7. So, I'm fine playing a deck that focuses on going second. Max C, I'll take it. We are, of course, going to fire it immediately. Please tell me this card resolves. If it doesn't, I'm screwed. It resolves. Normal summon. Oh, this is really bad. This is all normal summoning. Well, that's really bad for me. Well, we're definitely banishing the field spell. You normal summon. Yep, Max C does nothing against this deck. A tribute here. Yep. And they control a tribute monster. Fuck. Oh, we're gonna get so fucking cooked. This is gonna be amazing. I love this. I gotta respect the normal summons. You gotta respect the normal summons. Okay. One of those probably Imperm. Oh my god, this is like Stormforth plus Ultra. Look at this. That's really good. Okay. I'm going to summon Caius. Baiting out, trying to bait out whatever this reaction is. So, Main of the Monarchs. This card does nothing to you. You shouldn't do anything to it. You are they're reading the card. They're firing off a summon. That's fine. We're gonna do this in the chain here. Okay. All right. This is like my deck plus. This is like if you took all the good decks and my deck and put them together. Look at how many normal summons this person is getting. I need to add this to my fucking deck. Because now they're going to tribute off of my cards. Yep. There goes Domain. Okay. Oh, but he has tribute summons and I can tribute off a tribute summon. I have to tribute off this thing. Okay. We... Fucking... Alright. Yes, we need to tribute this. Our only play is to banish that card. But then they use this, they tribute summon, use my Caius, and then I'm just fucked. Because this is a normal summon. Your opponent normal summons a monster. And they just search another field spell. That's really good. Oh my god. That deck is a menace to me. And that negated it as well? There's a negate on this board. Alright, well, I don't know what happened to the negate, but, you know. Which one do we attack? Add from hand. We attack this one. The other two go back. Yeah, the other bad thing about that effect too is it returns the card, it negates the activation, returns the card to my hand, and then destroys it. So it gets around March of the Monarchs too, which big suck. They can get things back from Banish too. Ugh. This is just never gonna happen. They just tribute off Caius here. Use March instead. I guess it doesn't matter. Let me guess. You can... Yeah, we're just leaving. There's no point. That deck is a hard counter to my deck. There is... I don't want to say 0% chance that we could win that matchup, but that's about as bad for us as True Draco. And True Draco is like a 0% chance that we win, so... Yeah. That was never gonna happen. Interesting deck, though. Flower Andries, a bunch of normal summons, so it gets around Max C. I just auto-pick going second. Because there's really... I could try and go first, but in all actuality, what I'm going to end up doing is fucking passing. Like this, I would pass. I'd try and draw two, get fucking ashed, and then pass. And then they kill me on the clapback. It's better. I'm better off trying to break whatever they set up, which is terrible, but it is what it is. Oh, it's this deck again. Alright. Chat, let's settle in. Got a nice little wait here. Where do you think, what do you think is going to get someone onto the field now? Tearlaments. I don't really care. I'll be honest. Looks like they were bricked. They tried to unbrick. Didn't let them unbrick. They didn't need to know that we had a dead hand otherwise. They didn't need to know that. They just had to get ashed. That's all they had to do. Oh my gosh. Another coin flip lost? We've won one in the last like 5. Now the big brain play is to soul read based on my name and my card case that I'm playing Monarchs and make me go first. It would have been a decent play here. I mean, I would have gotten Ether off, and then I would have been able to Ether again. So I suppose it wouldn't have been as crazy good. Oh, I love facing this deck. Oh, this deck is so good for me. Because I just fucking tribute off their monster. Okay, well I don't think this is a pure Time Lord deck. They're clearly playing this amongst other things. This poor guy. Actually, poor fucking me. I can't actually summon any of these fuckers. Oh shit. We use Pantheism. We have to use Pantheism. Oh my god, it's like I am a genius or something. I need Stormforth. That's the only way I can get anything onto the field here. Because we don't have Domain up. Now, Morganite cannot activate monster effects when I normal summon. It does not have any response to a normal summon, so that's okay. We drop Monarch Stormforth. We drop Jester Confit. He turns it to defense position, which is fine. And then we utilize the power of Ether, the Heavenly Monarch. We're gonna send another copy of Pantheism. I love playing against the Time Lord deck. It's my favorite matchup because they just get owned. Oh. And I would have been able to tribute again for the other one, which is wild. I could have special summoned Erebus. They would have turned it to defense. Then I would have tributed the other Ether for Erebus. Erebus goes to the grave. I get the Erebus effect. He adds himself back to my hand. Dude, we got the combo rolling. Alright, last duel. Last duel for the night. And let's go second again. Man, this coin flip luck is horrible. It's horrible. This hand is horrible. We need at least one Monarch in our opening cut. Kashtira special summons. Let's see if we can get away with this. And Called by the Grave. That's really bad. But it's fine. They either had the answer or they didn't. And down comes... Why wouldn't they search Fenrir instead of Unicorn? Drop Imperm. That's what it's for. It's for stopping combos. Go ahead, search your spell. Linking. Okay. Dragon Link. Okay. It's possible. We need to cut a monarch here. Okay, interesting. That's a way to get Darkness Dragon. Now it's special summoned. So, I don't have to worry about the tribute summoning. I thought he attributed something and my heart sank. Keep adding shit to our hands. I guess the Kashtira was just a bluff. I needed to wait. Yeah, but either he pulled the Kashtira spell trap and we were fucked that way, or he does this and we're probably fucked this way. These are real decks. This is a real deck we're playing against. Now, hang on. Camera's a little fuzzy. We'll fix that right quick. Alright. Kick back. Relax. I already impermed that. You need to have like 5 ashes to stop this thing. Or he needed a handful of hand traps. Strike a dragon. We're gonna see our draw. It's not gonna be a monarch, and we're gonna scoop. That's exactly what's gonna happen. That is exactly what's gonna happen. They had to stop on Maxi. They could get to their deck without, even through Ash. Not much we could have done here. Those are the only... they could get to their deck through Imperm. Not Ash. Yeah. Cutting 2 hand traps and them not buying me time is a death sentence. We still going. Omni negate. We cut a monarch here, it doesn't matter. Fucking imperm, really? Well, I mean... No, it doesn't do anything. We scoop. Nothing to do there. Alright, that was a bad one to end on. Let's see if we can get another one. Yeah, that's the problem with this deck. It relies on your opponent not being able to do that, which is why I lose a lot, probably. Almost certainly. Well, Bricked on Monarchs, we're going second. Ash Maxi, a couple Monarchs, and Pantheism. This could be good, depending on what we draw. Yeah, I'll take the 1,000 life. No card for you. Or was that just bait? Scoop? I could be playing literal garbage, and the man scooped because I had Ash Blossom in my hand. Come on, at least give me a duel where I can summon a Monarch. I bet this guy's like me. I bet we're kindred spirits. Doesn't even have a buddy base. Oh, I gotta start cutting Monarchs, man. Okay. We're gonna fire our hand traps here for sure. This is a 2-for-1. We use Imperm first. Just gonna fire him. That was the normal summon, yes? And now we throw out Maxi and they rage quit. Come on, scoop. Scoop. That's all the hand traps, and they all worked. And they can still get the combo going, huh? They had one hell of a hand. And they're just ending it there. Okay. And that gets me fucking nowhere. Huh. The craziest part is we are bricked out of our mind. So we had 3 fucking hand traps. We're bluffing. And the bluff was called. Now they know that neither of those are imperm. And then once we're dead on board, we just scoop. No Monarch in 7 cards. That's the reality of this deck. Let's just look at the attack number, folks. Once that hits 8 grand, we scoop. Special summon by having exactly 5 water monsters. That's like Erebus Plus, bro. They hit 2 cards out of our hand. They need to buff Monarchs, bro. Buff Monarchs, buff Monarchs. Make them level 5 and 6. Buff Domain. Remove the stupid reduce level effect. And make the attack boost permanent. We got Monarchs in our hand. Normal summoned. In your graveyard, okay. So this isn't the card we want to stop. Link Road. Okay. It's so hard to have actual games in Platinum, apparently. Oh my lord, 5 Master or 5 Legacy packs for that? Really? Let's open them. 5, huh? That just plain don't seem right. Quick play, spell, and trap destruction. That wrecks Dark Magician. That's about it, though. Okay, that's completely not helpful. That effect's gonna like never come up ever. The rest of these are probably nothing. Monsters currently on the field gain attack equal to the combined levels of all monsters Their controller currently controls by 100. So this buffs their attack? Okay. Just trying to see if there's anything useful in there. We've got 1,000. Let's build False Draco here. This is a rare. Let's just generate this. Cool. Unending Nightmare. True Draco's Forging, which is locked. The Ones Who Serve Ra. It's in Chaotic Showtime. Alright, it is not... If you're still out there, I need your help. Am I pulling 10 packs of Chaotic Showtime? Trickstar, Gimmick Puppet. Am I pulling these to try and get that Apophis the Swamp Deity? Or should I try figure out a different way to get Apophis the Swamp Deity? I mean, if I make it, then I could get the Apostles of Ra deck, which seems kind of interesting. Be cool. I also have these Element Saber monsters, which I can probably make a good deck out of. The Ones Who Serve Ra. If I make one, I get access to that thing, right? Let's do that. And I get a free pull. Give me another one. I don't think so. Okay, well that doesn't help. I got excited for a second. It's not a bad card. It's not terrible. When this monster declares an attack on a monster you control. Okay. Monster is set from the hand of the graveyard. This card is in your graveyard. Special summon this card. Okay. Oh wow, there's Jam Defender and then Revival Jam in the same pack. Last Held by Destiny. This is a good trap card, right? All right. Raw seems like fun. So we're gonna open 10 packs of the raw. See what we come up with. No. Office? Office Swamp Theater? I can send a Blackluster Soldier I don't have. Harpy Lady, Labyrinth. The True Name. This just excavates a card for me. Exchange of the Spirit. That is a scary card. Mythical Beast of Circuit. Isn't this card old as hell? This just banishes shit. And gains more attack the more it attacks. Holding Legs. That's actually legitimately a good card to combo with Morganite. That's actually legitimately a decent card. Which is kind of crazy. Two Holding Arms. Problem is all the quick effects will just wreck this thing. But I mean, if we went all in with Morganite, I'd play those Holding Arms and Holding Legs cards. For sure. Instead of the hand traps. Oh, 3 SRs? There's Lava Golem. That's a brutal consequence. But it's an interrupt, I guess. Not the worst card. Not the worst thought I ever had playing that card, Lava Golem. I mean, in a pinch, we could summon it. World Soul Carbon. If there was a Monarch that was Earth Fairy, I'd play it. But I'm pretty sure the Rock Monarch is a... The Earth Monarch is a rock. So that wouldn't work. Alright, you are. There's the Winged Dragon of Ra. 3 tribute. This card's normal summon cannot be negated. Other cards and effects cannot be activated. When this card is normal summoned, you can pay life points so that you only have 100 left. Or you pay 1,000 life points to target a monster on the field and destroy it. I'm gonna be straight up. I don't hate this card for the Monarch deck. I don't. Because we're normal summoning anyway. When we have everything up, I mean, this is probably a win harder card. Doesn't really get us to a state where we have a chance. This is a I use Adea, pull Eidos, special summon Prime Monarch out of the graveyard, or Jester Comfy, and then I can tribute this. It still activates I mean, it gets onto the field. I don't know if this when normal summoned is just for the ignition or just it's there. I don't know, but I could very much play that card. Because it's not insane for me to get 3 cards on the field, or to get 2 cards on the field and then use Stormforth as one to get one of the tributes. Okay. The other thing, I want to see what that other card was. I'm gonna go into the match history, because there was a duel where they had the fucking tribute cards. Was it this one? Yes, this was it. What was the spell? Fluenderies. You can conduct tribute summons that require 2 tributes by sending 1 monster control at 1 card your opponent controls. It is still treated as a tribute summon. This seems really fucking good. And it's continuous. I can't search it like Stormforth, but it's a continuous spell card. And I don't give an F. I could play 2 small rises if I ever cared about actually doing this effect, because Rise is actually a winged beast. Fluenderies. Okay, I want to look at that card because that would be good in True Draco too. Like just that first effect alone is huge. This guy right here. What if we could put together a Fluenderies / Monarch deck? This just searches more winged beasts. So this Florindrees and Eglin would pair with Big Ryza. I mean, this is an engine to play like a bunch of the Ryza, the Wind Monarchs. And this card is a wind. So Ryza would actually get the effect. I'm gonna make a note. We're gonna delete this deck. Yeah, that deck sucks. That deck uses more hand traps and cuts out Morganite. Don't really think it's worth it. What we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this one. I'm gonna call this one Florindryza. I got extra cards. Okay. Just because this seems like fun, I'm gonna build this deck real quick. We can play this with like a Monarch spell core, and I bet it'd be really good. Wings that span the sky. If I make one of these, then I can pull them. This is... I think we can make something scary with this. I bet we can make something scary with this. We want Ryza. We would play like 3 copies of each. Can't spell it properly. Wait, this had 3 copies. $2,700, $1,000, $2,900, $2,900, $2,900, $800. Man, if this had the Monarch stat line, I could even use the search spell. That'd be so good. Oh, that's so good. That's not as good. We would play 3 of these. We would play 3 of these, probably. And then we play a core of Monarch spells. Play Stormforth for sure. Play Domain. This might be a fun deck to play. We'd have to tweak it. I'm just gonna do this for now. But it seems interesting. I kind of like the idea of using the Flauend and the Monarchs combined. Because the Monarchs are all normal summons. So that seems like a really good combo. Let's do one more. How many of you guys sit through that nonsense? So, we'll do one more. Oh, you gotta play that in True Draco. It is not that Flowerdreeze spell, because it's a continuous spell. And it lets you... It's a free Stormforth, basically. Think about it. This is a decent cut here, because we can use Pantheism and Tenacity. This is a fantastic cut here. It made the opponent scoop. What? Cool. Let's see if we have a chance. We're going second. Oh, do the soul read. Make me go first. Or is it a bot? And it's gonna choose randomly. Oh, nope. Apparently we disconnected. Cool. And now we're gonna get wrecked. Probably. Okay. Okay. Decent cut. Was that a normal summon? Special summon. I'm gonna wait. No rush. He's got all the special summons here, so we need to use Ash at the opportune moment here. Those are all special summons. Okay, we're going from a Dolce. What does this do? Detach and special summon. We're letting it ride. Where are we going? Okay. I don't think they've normal summoned once yet. Okay, my Dolce. Pudding Cess. Let's see if this stops anything. Probably not. That's why they did that, so that they have that option. Now what are we doing? Linking? We link? It's like I knew. Dolce, add Dolce. This was what I needed to stop. This was the card I needed to stop, I think. I don't know, I don't think Ash Blossom would have done anything, no matter what I did. They put it back, they bring it back out, it didn't matter. Yep, that whole thing was just a workaround. This was the card I needed to hit. Alright, well, we'll see if we can break this board. Or Link. Alright, it's not impossible. Alright, if we want Mobius to resolve, we have to stop that. Okay. That thing protects spells. They're probably like, what in the hell? Let's see if this prompts a reaction. Imperm of their own, maybe? Perhaps? Yep. I mean, I hit it anyway, so, you know, that's not too bad. They can't special summon from the extra deck. We have more stuff when we attack. Battle or card effect. Shuffle into the deck. Okay. Shuffle into the deck. Alright. Let's see what happens. Mirror Force. I need March. I gotta have March out. Alright. We're fighting with Dolce. If we don't have March, there's no point. Got it. Come on, just give me one good game. I don't want cheap wins. I want to set up the Monarch lock. Two Ash, great. This is not terrible. What was that? Normal summon. I got two. Okay. Alright, now how cooked do I get? Because obviously you're prepared. Never mind. Lost another coin toss. Alright, we're definitely getting overtime here, so this has got to be it. This has got to be it. Called by? Got it? Do you have called by? No. We negate the pot. Alright. We got a game now. We negated a draw too. I can't complain about that. We have Stormforth, we have Domain. Depending what we draw, we could use Pantheism too. Got Mobius, which will probably be helpful maybe. Oh, voiceless voice. Oh man, I hate playing against voiceless voice. I don't think I can beat this. The fucking pot was just for shits and giggles. Well, I mean, actually, this tells me I can use Pantheism to pitch Domain, because their Voiceless Voice doesn't do anything with the extra deck, so that's fine. This is monster effect negate. This is a quick effect. There's a summon. We're okay. We're linking that. What is this? Okay. Sure. Do we use this now? This is a... Okay, I gotta use... So what's the order of operations here? The order of operations... Because this is a spell negate. Which do I care about more? Let's have him negate Morganite first. Okay. We gotta just get them to chew through their fucking spell. Yes. Cool. That's fine. Can it just keep negating? I can read. Alright, now we leave. Voiceless voice is like impossible for us to beat. Straight up impossible. I feel like we're just not gonna get any good duels up in Platinum with that deck. I mean, that was an unbreakable board, wasn't it? That fucking ritual monster could just, there was no once per turn. At least I didn't see a once per turn. And if I tried to activate the effect, they just pitch the card from their hand and destroy my Mobius. So... Alright, we got 2 negates. We got maybe a way to get a Monarch on the field. We can at least maybe search something. We'll see. You have a much better chance in these casual matches. Normal summon. No Albaz for you. I forget every time. Wait. There we go. Call by? Quick effect. I gotta remember that Imperm doesn't beat quick effects. I always forget. Yeah, I needed to negate that one. I should have just fucking let it ride. Needed to negate Moye. Alright, Baron maybe, and something else. 4 and 6 is 10. Can you show me? Sword Soul Kishi Yodongshan. Oh no, my life points. Yep, I definitely popped off too early. Now I know. Sword Soul, we wait. And don't imperm quick effects. Do not imperm quick effects. Do not imperm quick effects. Do not imperm quick effects. Alright, well that lets us get the Monarch on the field. Your opponent activates a spell trap card or effect. It's once per turn. We can get it anyway. I gotta do it this way because if they negate tenacity, then we're just fucked. I can at least use Pantheism. Yep. Oh wait, that's a banish. You know what? We can actually get fucking Mobius on the field. Didn't do anything. But we can fucking do it. Target one other, yeah, that's a monster effect, the gate. Yeah, we're just dead. We're just dead. Interesting. So it doesn't negate the effect. It just banishes it. So Pantheism was still a play there. Fortunately, he had a monster effect negate up as well. I needed exactly... This is White Forest. Forbidden Droplet. Let's try and kill the combo in the cradle. Now, special summon out everything else that you have. Yup. Sword Soul. Oh, this is the same person. Do I even bother? There's a non-zero chance. Are you kidding me? This is a fucking dead draw. I'm just gonna fucking set it. I don't care. Was that a called by the grave you just sent to the graveyard? That's unfortunate. That would have been real useful against this Ash Blossom. Doesn't matter. You have everything else. But it's I think it's funny. So, you know, there's that at least. Just keep chucking spells in their graveyard, which is kind of funny. And there's Moye. And then we go into the other guy who does the spell negate, or the spell banish. I shuffled the Ash back into my deck. Honestly, it's not the worst thing ever. I would much rather they have done that. And I just fucking drew it again. Are you serious? Bro. I've drawn nothing but Ash Blossoms. This entire game, I've had nothing but Ash Blossom draws. There's no point. I don't know why. This deck was working really well earlier, and now I'm just bricking constantly. But such is the life of a Monarch player. You know what? Let's fucking go first. Let's get a nothing hand go first and be completely unable to do anything. Monarch. Okay. We can put down Caius. Does that do anything? No. So we're gonna set Imperm. We're gonna pass. Oh, punished. Alright, let's hit the back seat now. An Ash Blossom. But delicious. Yeah. I shouldn't have even set Imperm. Because setting one Imperm just makes it vulnerable. I should have just fucking left it there. I should have just straight passed. I should have not gone first is what I should have done. I can work with this hand at least. I draw like Stormforth or Tenacity. That's not a bad shout. Card extra deck. What you got, No Life? They got to scoop. Alright, I have tried desperately to end this stream off on a good battle, or a good duel, but it's just not happening. And I need to go to sleep because I gotta be at work at 7:30 in the morning. And it's currently midnight. So, I'm getting out of here, folks. It's been a pleasure hanging out with y'all. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Next stream, we're playing True Draco. We're gonna change it up. I've been doing Monarchs for too long now. We're gonna try something else that's along the same vein, but hopefully a little bit more adequate. Alright, well, that does it for me. I'm out. I'll see you next time, folks. Probably this weekend. I'll see you this weekend.